Turn a brick of salt to a crack rock. Pussy get full like a laptop. And your main thought shit mascot. Run through the floor at the trash spot. Suicide doors with a glass top. Talk about money you a had not. And my lawyer tough like Matlock. Soon up in the corner hit a K-pop. Pull up in the sucker in the gray drop. Hit a nigga up then I skate out. Gotta lay low then you fade out. Hit a nigga hole take the safe out. 36 O's where you came bout. Send me fully loaded blow your brains out. Hating on Louis with the hate bout. Gucci on the loafers and I'm stamped now. Clap back, whipping that cane, bagging a brick, fucking these hoes, drowning in six, fork in the water, it's time to lock in. Pot on the stove, I'm at it again. Play with my order, I'm down in your man. Clip fully loaded, red dot on your head. BVS what? Watch cost a brick. Louis went gold, you niggas is sick. Back to the trap shit. Black K make 'em backflip. Pussy nigga, you a actress. Up a clip, got the trap lit. Kyle Lowry on the Raptor. 12 o'clock on the pastor. Throw 20 blow past you. You a sucker if you ask her. Turn a brick of salt to a crack rock. Pussy get full like a laptop. And your main thought shit mascot. Run through the floor at the trash spot. Suicide doors with a glass top. Talk about money you a had not. And my lawyer tough like Matlock. Soon up in the corner hit a K-pop. Pull up in the sucker in the gray drop. Hit a nigga up then I skate out. Gotta lay low then you fade out. Hit a nigga hole take the safe out. 36 O's where you came bout. Send me fully loaded blow your brains out. Hating on Louis with the hate bout. Gucci on the loafers and I'm stamped now. Clap back, Christian Dior, dripped in my pores, laced in velour, tipping these broads. Louis and Gucci, my wrist kinda frauds. They paid me, you sue me, your clip getting tossed. Lauren the Fuji, she tricked till she score. Fuck for a Lucy, protect on her arm. Choke on choker, my neck kinda gone. You hating, I got it, I flex when you frost. Fresh up off the back block, 2 4s in a glass pot. Talk oil on my cash stock. Fuck hoes at the trash spot. Twin turbo bought a fast drive. 30 on the hip, nigga, man down. I'm that nigga that can't stand now. Middle finger to the feds now. Clap back. One threat. Turn a brick of salt to a crack rock. Pussy get full like a laptop. And your main thought shit mascot. Run through the floor at the trash spot. Suicide doors with a glass top. Talk about money you a had not. And my lawyer tough like Matlock. Soon up in the corner hit a K-pop. Pull up in the sucker in the gray drop. Hit a nigga up then I skate out. Gotta lay low then you fade out. Hit a nigga hole take the safe out. 36 O's where you came bout. Send me fully loaded blow your brains out. Hating on Louis with the hate bout. Gucci on the loafers and I'm stamped now. Clap back, whipping that cane, bagging a brick, fucking these hoes, drowning in six, fork in the water, it's time to lock in. Pot on the stove, I'm at it again. Play with my order, I'm down in your man. Clip fully loaded, red dot on your head. BVS what? Watch cost a brick. Louis went gold, you niggas is sick. Back to the trap shit. Black K make 'em backflip. Pussy nigga, you a actress. Up a clip, got the trap lit. Kyle Lowry on the Raptor. 12 o'clock on the pastor. Throw 20 blow past you. You a sucker if you ask her. Turn a brick of salt to a crack rock. Pussy get full like a laptop. And your main thought shit mascot. Run through the floor at the trash spot. Suicide doors with a glass top. Talk about money you a had not. And my lawyer tough like Matlock. Soon up in the corner hit a K-pop. Pull up in the sucker in the gray drop. Hit a nigga up then I skate out. Gotta lay low then you fade out. Hit a nigga hole take the safe out. 36 O's where you came bout. Send me fully loaded blow your brains out. Hating on Louis with the hate bout. Gucci on the loafers and I'm stamped now. Clap back, Christian Dior, dripped in my pores, laced in velour, tipping these broads. Louis and Gucci, my wrist kinda frauds. They paid me, you sue me, your clip getting tossed. Lauren the Fuji, she tricked till she score. Fuck for a Lucy, protect on her arm. Choke on choker, my neck kinda gone. You hating, I got it, I flex when you frost. Fresh up off the back block, 2 4s in a glass pot. Talk oil on my cash stock. Fuck hoes at the trash spot. Twin turbo bought a fast drive. 30 on the hip, nigga, man down. I'm that nigga that can't stand now. Middle finger to the feds now. Clap back. One threat. Turn a brick of salt to a crack rock. Pussy get full like a laptop. And your main thought shit mascot. Run through the floor at the trash spot. Suicide doors with a glass top. Talk about money you a had not. And my lawyer tough like Matlock. Soon up in the corner, hit a K-pop. Pull up in the sucker in the gray drop. Hit a nigga up, then I skate out. Gotta lay low, then you fade out. Hit a nigga hole, take the safe out. 36 O's what you came about. Send me fully loaded, blow your brains out. Hating on Louis with the hate bout. Gucci on the loafers and I'm stamped now. Clap back, whipping that cane, bagging a brick, fucking these hoes, drowning in six, fork in the water, it's time to lock in. Pot on the stove, I'm at it again. Play with my order, I'm down in your man. Clip fully loaded, red dot on your head. VVS what? Watch cost a brick. Louis went gold, you niggas is sick. Back to the trap shit. Black K make 'em backflip. Pussy nigga, you a actress. Up a clip, got the trap lit. Kyle Lowry on the Raptor. 12 o'clock on the pastor. Throw 20, blow past you. You a sucker if you ask her. Turn a brick of salt to a crack rock. Pussy get full like a laptop. And your main thought shit mascot. Run through the floor at the trap spot. Suicide doors with a glass top. Talk about money, you a had not. And my lawyer tough like Matlock. Soon up in the corner, hit a K-pop. Pull up in the sucker in the gray drop. Hit a nigga up, then I skate out. Gotta lay low, then you fade out. Hit a nigga hole, take the safe out. 36 O's what you came about. Send me fully loaded, blow your brains out. Hating on Louis with the hate bout. Gucci on the loafers and I'm stamped now. Clap back, Christian Dior, dripped in my pores, laced in velour, tipping these broads. Louis and Gucci, my wrist kinda frauds. They pay me, you sue me, your clip getting tossed. Lauren the Fuji, she tricked till she score. Fuck for a Lucy, protect on her arm. Choke on choker, my neck kinda gone. You hating, I got it, I flex when you frost. Fresh up off the back block, 2 4s in a glass pot. Talk oil on my cash stock. Fuck hoes at the trash spot. Twin turbo, bought a fast drive. 30 on the hip, nigga, man down. I'm that nigga that can't stand now. Middle finger to the feds now. Clap back. One strike. Turn a brick of salt to a crack rock. Pussy get full like a laptop. And your main thought shit mascot. Run through the floor at the trap spot. Suicide doors with a glass top. Talk about money, you a had not. And my lawyer tough like Matlock. Soon up in the corner, hit a K-pop. Pull up in the sucker in the gray drop. Hit a nigga up, then I skate out. Gotta lay low, then you fade out. Hit a nigga hole, take the safe out. 36 O's what you came about. Send me fully loaded, blow your brains out. Hating on Louis with the hate bout. Gucci on the loafers and I'm stamped now. Clap back, whipping that cane, bagging a brick, fucking these hoes, drowning in six, fork in the water, it's time to lock in. Pot on the stove, I'm at it again. Play with my order, I'm down in your man. Clip fully loaded, red dot on your head. VVS what? Watch cost a brick. Louis went gold, you niggas is sick. Back to the trap shit. Black K make 'em backflip. Pussy nigga, you a actress. Up a clip, got the trap lit. Kyle Lowry on the Raptor. 12 o'clock on the pastor. Throw 20, blow past you. You a sucker if you ask her. Turn a brick of salt to a crack rock. Pussy get full like a laptop. And your main thought shit mascot. Run through the floor at the trap spot. Suicide doors with a glass top. Talk about money, you a had not. And my lawyer tough like Matlock. Soon up in the corner, hit a K-pop. Pull up in the sucker in the gray drop. Hit a nigga up, then I skate out. Gotta lay low, then you fade out. Hit a nigga hole, take the safe out. 36 O's what you came about. Send me fully loaded, blow your brains out. Hating on Louis with the hate bout. Gucci on the loafers and I'm stamped now. Clap back, Christian Dior, dripped in my pores, laced in velour, tipping these broads. Louis and Gucci, my wrist kinda frauds. They pay me, you sue me, your clip getting tossed. Lauren the Fuji, she tricked till she score. Fuck for a Lucy, protect on her arm. Choke on choker, my neck kinda gone. You hating, I got it, I flex when you frost. Fresh up off the back block, 2 4s in a glass pot. Talk oil on my cash stock. Fuck hoes at the trash spot. Twin turbo, bought a fast drive. 30 on the hip, nigga, man down. I'm that nigga that can't stand now. Middle finger to the feds now. Clap back. One strike. Turn a brick of salt to a crack rock. Pussy get full like a laptop. And your main thought shit mascot. Run through the floor at the trap spot. Suicide doors with a glass top. Talk about money, you a had not. And my lawyer tough like Matlock. Soon up in the corner, hit a K-pop. Pull up in the sucker in the gray drop. Hit a nigga up, then I skate out. Gotta lay low, then you fade out. Hit a nigga hole, take the safe out. 36 O's what you came about. Send me fully loaded, blow your brains out. Hating on Louis with
It's time to cook up, baby. It's time to cook up. You see the title. See the title clear as day. You hear me? Keith Thurman, Sebastian Fundora. I did it backwards and shit. Sebastian Fundora versus Keith Thurman. October. It's here. 2 more weeks. Excuse me. 2 weeks. One of the fights of the century. PBC putting on the pay-per-view card. It's gonna be lit. Um, I felt like I seen this fight before. I felt like I seen this fight before, like I've been here before, like I seen this before, and I felt like Keith Thurman. I don't know, it was like he gonna give up in the seventh round, but then something telling me he's gonna win. But this shit is like deja vu to me. Like I seen this before. It depends, man. If that nigga coming with some red trunks on, I seen this story, yo. But besides that, we're gonna get into it, man. One time back, Keith Thurman got punching power in both hands. You know, Sebastian Fundora is the tall inferno. He's an anomaly. Rafael Espinosa, people in that nature, Ray Vargas, people in that nature. Um, but one thing I get from Fundora is, his inside game for him to be tall is, he's nice. He's slick. His shots is, he's way precise with his shots. His his punch selection is just out this world for a tall guy, and especially like his inside game for a tall fighter is amazing to me because when tall fighters they inside game they be too linky, they got to come all the way out here, but he like it's like a short nigga like me in the inside punching on the tall nigga knee. You know what I mean? Well, Keith Thurman, his punching power, like that button is going to be right there. Feel me? So his chin is like this. This is his chin. This is his button. That button is going to be right there all night. That button is going to be there all night for Keith Thurman. And plus, like he has no facial hair, so and we seen him get dropped by Brian Mendoza. We watched Brian Mendoza put the tall Inferno down and got the victory over Fundora. We seen that. Yes, we definitely seen that. And playing with Keith Thurman, he's the wrong person to play with. He's going to put you out. He's going to put you down. It's going to be an early count. Keith Thurman knocking Fundora out. It could be in the early rounds, fifth round. But I don't know. It's like I seen this. I don't know. It's a dream, deja vu. But I like this whole thing I'm seeing now, and I watched Keith Thurman lose in the seventh round. He get knocked out, or he quit some shit like that. He had some red trunks or red and green trunks with some green trim, some shit like that. But that was a dream. But in real life, I got Keith Thurman knocking Fundora out. But if it goes to distance, Fundora gonna win. But don't be surprised if Fundora knock Keith Thurman out or dropping. It can go both ways because it's a 50-50 fight. Fundora is real explosive. You know, and how he cut Tim Tszyu head in the first fight just with his forearm, just Tim Tszyu head running into his forearm. Like that nigga got blade. His elbows are razor blades. You feel me? His forearm are razor blades. It's like barber razor blades. You feel me? Nigga can shape your whole headline up with the motherfucker. So you got to be careful with them skinny, tall, lanky niggas. You know what I mean? But it's gonna be pressure. Thurman gonna put that pressure. One time we're gonna put that pressure. That Florida boy gonna tell he come into play. That Florida boy come into play, man. I hope Fundora, that Texas boy, but he in the heat. That's one thing about Fundora. That nigga born in the heat. He in the heat. He raised in that shit. But that Florida boy coming, them Gators is coming. It's gonna get hot somewhere, man. It was a 50-50 fight though. You can't. It's a great fight. Even a whole car lit, a whole car lit. You know, like co-main event, Philly, Texas again. Like, come on, man. All the love. This joint gonna be lit. Scooter, Shockey. Like, come on, man. Stephen Fulton, O'Shaquie Foster, WBC. Come on, baby. Yeah, pressure. It's gonna be pressure. Even the prelims gonna be pressure. You know, it's gonna be a great fight. You know, it's gonna be great, man. It's gonna be great. It's definitely gonna be great. But even in that fight with Stephen Fulton and O'Shaquie Foster, you know, people gonna say I'm biased because of Philly. You know, I like Scooter. You know, I will always pick Philly. But do I do O'Shaquie have a puncher chance and a boxing chance to win the fight? Yes. Could he come in and be the taller, but he is the taller guy? Could he be a weight bully? Yes. But it's levels, man. Fulton, the Stephen Fulton always surprises me. You know, when he took the Inoue fight, I ain't like it. And I ain't like it because he was taking the fight. I ain't like it because he went to Japan instead of having Inoue come to the States. Like, nigga, you got the three titles. You unified. You got the three titles. All he got is the WBO. Make him come over here and have to fight in Philadelphia or Atlantic City somewhere. You know, force his hand so it can be on even playing field. But you know, over there, you know, steroids legit and shit. So you got to be careful what you ask for, man. And you know that situation happened, but he learned off that situation and came back champ. Moving up to another weight class about to become a three divisional champ. You feel me? At one weight, unified, the three divisional champ. It's crazy. You know, especially for Stephen Fulton. His history in Philadelphia as a boxer is solidified. You know, Philadelphia Hall of Fame, boxing Hall of Fame in general. You know, and I respect Fulton. I respect Fulton to the fullest. You know, but that fight gonna be pressure. You know, especially for Fulton. You know, especially if Fulton can get that victory, his history is solidified. If he can get that victory, his history is solidified. You know, and that'd be a strong victory because his resume is deep. Fulton resume is deep. Mm, but I want to know what Lamont Roach gonna do with that WBA title at 130. You know, if you're gonna fight Pitbull at 140, like, is you gonna relinquish? You gonna vacate your belt? You know, because we could have got that Ray Ford fight. Lamont and Ray Ford would have been an excellent fight because Pitbull was gonna steamroll Lamont. Watch, pay per view is well deserved. PBC ending it off with a bang, and they're gonna start it with a bang. Because if they got the Shakur Teofimo pay per view, oh, let me tell you, brother, something, man. That's gonna be the biggest fight of 2026. I'm trying to tell you. Tio and Shakur, the biggest fight of 2026, man. The biggest fight. And both brothers' first pay per view. You know, just to start off, I got it doing over 100K, 100, 150K. No, but I expect more than that. But 100, 150K is great to me. It's great for me. But I got them really doing like probably 400, 450. They do five, I'll be like, yeah. But I got them doing some good numbers, man. Them brothers, they deserve it. It's well overdue, man. They well overdue for this one, man. Them boys should have been pay-per-view starters, you know. It's just like seeing Bud Crawford repping the benefits now. It's like, damn, bro. Like he should have had this shit 10, 15 years ago, you know? And it's like you watch a certain promotional company drop the ball with these brothers, and it's just like, it's fucked up. It's fucked up. That's why I said T.O. and Shakur 2026, the biggest fight in boxing, pay per view. It has to be pay per view. It gotta be pay per view. You know, and a hundred K, 150K is great. But I gotta do it more than that. But that's great to me. That's great. Into the boxing world is great. First time pay per view, because y'all should have been pay per view stars. And I bet you anybody will agree with me saying that y'all should have been pay per view stars. You know, a lot of hate. There's been a lot of hate on the promotional side of things. Yeah, I'm blitz. You feel me? I'm blitz like a mug, man. You know, just doing music all day today. You know, about to drop a little project in the next 3 weeks. You know, well, that Friday fall on my sister's birthday, so I plan on dropping a project called The Trap Lord on my music page, Louis 13. But you know, rappers got podcasts, right? But this is my podcast. I do sports. I love boxing. I love football. I got to do more football, and I'm gonna start doing more football. Probably just do football clips, football videos. You know, and some boxing videos. I'll probably do 2, 3 videos a day in the live. Um, yes, I'm about to start talking about football more because I know we ain't going. We going into season 5, week 5. I mean season 5. We're going into to the 5th week of the NFL. You know, the Eagles 4-0. You dig me? Pressure on everything. You know, but the only thing I dislike was FanDuel, man. FanDuel, these parlays, they fucking people, man. No disrespect, man, but shout out to FanDuel, man. I gotta hit something, dang. At least sponsor, nigga. I'm losing all this bread betting with y'all. At least sponsor, nigga. You feel me? Know what I mean? Put AF in. Know what I mean? Be the code, you know. You dig me? But besides that, shout out to FanDuel, man. You know, I got FanDuel. Shout out to DraftKings. Shout out to Underdog. Shout out to all the bad sites, you know. Some hit, some don't. But I ain't hit in a while, you know. And speaking of the NFL, we keeping it there. You know, shout out my coach, man. Daniel Jones went to Indianapolis, man, and he turned up, man. 3-1. Um, even playing, I'm not mistaken, it was the Chargers. We played last week. Great game, 20 to 27. Still put up 225 yards. Daniel over there balling, man. He over there balling. Like Daniel Jones over there, he over Indy balling, man. Like, I don't know what's up with the Giants, but damn, y'all lost Saquon first, and y'all lose Daniel Jones, and he over there putting numbers on the board. Like he balling over there, man. Shout out Jonathan Taylor, you know, still putting up his numbers, moving his feet. You know what I mean? NFL, yeah, and it's a lot of teams balling. Shout out to Buffalo Bills doing their thing. The Dolphins got their first one. That's crazy, right? The Dolphins got their first one. Aaron Rodgers over there in Pittsburgh looking great, looking like the old AR. You just seen what's up with Russell Wilson over there. Like fuck Russell dropping the ball. James Dart, you know, got one touchdown pass, but nigga, had you for two, man, two. Couldn't give me two. You know, the Lions back up and roaring. But everybody know the best team in the NFC. And I ain't saying the East, I'm saying the whole NFC, the whole football league. It's the Philadelphia Eagles. Second to none. If you want to state and say the Lions, cool. But I say the Rams, then the Chargers, you know. But yeah, they balling. But yeah, more we're gonna find out week 5 how this thing gonna play out. But back to boxing. Um, I know Keith Thurman gonna have Mikael Fox in as a sparring partner. I would like to know how will he be doing his sparring, and how will how will Fox will be taking Keith Thurman power, as a sparring partner. You feel me? And would it be hard sparring or light sparring? You dig me? But I know it's gonna be some no diddy. I know it's gonna be some type of hard sparring. Like really like a real fight wise type sparring. And Thurman gonna need that. But and he gonna need some real type of person that got a little pop because Pandora shit do has a pop, but he's a taller Furman, and Mikael Fox, perfect. And if he can get Benavidez Jr. up in there to spar, that'd be great too. That'd be great. That'd be excellent. That'd be excellent. Um, I see a lot of controversy, when people still, because I was talking about this yesterday. Every time Shakur does an interview, they always got to bring up Tank. I watch him make a couple of tweets stating that, I'm tired of these commentators and these analysts keep bringing up Tank name. I'm tired of y'all. Y'all going to keep bringing them up. I'm gonna stop doing these interviews. And I agree with him because it's like y'all claim the fame is y'all got to bring Tank name up. And when Shakur say something, it's going your clip probably go viral. And that's what people do it. They do it for the clicks, they do it for the views. Some people might make it clickbait and they're interested in that type of bullshit. You feel me? This platform right here is all facts, no opinion sport podcast. If I was ever to interview Shakur, I won't ask him none of that dumb shit. You feel me? I will ask him some real shit. And my questions are gonna be my questions and y'all will never figure them out until I interview these brothers. But I got some real deep stuff to talk to these brothers about because, like I say, man, PBC taking this fight. This is the biggest fight of 2026. Teofimo Lopez versus Shakur Stevenson for Teofimo Lopez WBA lineal title. WBA ring lineal title. So he's fighting for two belts. You're fighting for the WBA title. And you fighting for the ring lineal. So, no, I mean the WBO title. He's fighting Teofimo Lopez for the WBO title in the ring. The ring magazine, the ring. The ring linear. Yeah, let me tighten that up because Gary Russell got the WBA. I had to tighten that up right quick. You feel me? Yeah, Matias got the WBC. Tio got the WBO. Hitchison has the IBF. So those are all of the champions have 140. Richard Hitchison, Sabril Matias, Gary Russell, Teofimo Lopez. But Teofimo Lopez reigns supreme. He's the lineal champ there. He's the undisputed champ there. So Shakur coming in, and that's his first fight at 140. Like I said, it's the biggest fight in boxing, especially of the active fighters. Oh my God. And that boy Teofimo, he rise to his occasions like he up his competition. You feel me? And that's gonna be a great fight for both fighters. We just hope we don't get the type of Shakur Edwin De Los Santos fight. Because you got to take it from the champ. Well, we know Tio. We seen what Tio did to Josh Taylor, which he's going to do the same thing to Shakur. We seen what he did to Lomachenko in his prime, which Lomachenko was a way better fighter, way better boxer than Shakur Stevenson, right? Destroyed him, demolished him. Seen him do it to Richard Comey. The Sandor Martins. I thought he beat Gambosis. They robbed him for the Gambosis fight. First round, everybody seen was Cambosis, not Teal Gamble. When Teal got right back up, he dropped Cambosis and they robbed him for that knockdown. But in the 10th round, he got a knockdown. So Teal would have had two knockdowns in that fight. But Cambosis ain't do much. We seen what happened. It was a robbery, pure robbery. Fought tough opponents like Steve Claggett, Sandor Martin, etc. But besides that, who has Shakur ever fought? The claim he the best at 135 in general when Tank resume speaks volume. You know, uh, He ain't got a Pitbull Cruz. Pitbull Cruz will steamroll his whole catalog. Only good person he got on that catalog is Edwin De Los Santos, and he never showed up. And it was time to fight Edwin De Los Santos. You feel me? He ran the whole fight. And that shit is gonna haunt his career. That shit gonna haunt his resume. Because when we look at it, the true fans, even when you watch the fight, you gonna be like, yo, he ain't beat Edwin De Los Santos. Like, how he get the victory? You already a WBC champ, so they already got a relationship with you. Plus, they already had bigger and big plans for you. And Edwin De Los Santos don't have them big plans at that time. You feel me? But that be the point, though. You know what I mean? That be the point. You feel me? And that's why I say, like, Shakur, your resume cool. Like Jamel here, listen, that top rank shit, you gotta leave it as top rank shit. You feel me? You can't compare it to PBC. You can't never compare it to PBC. Because PBC got the best fighters. And then during that time, it was running boxing, all pay per view shit, all pay per view shit. And y'all people just started getting your recognition right now. And that shit is insane. Y'all started getting y'all recognition right now, which make it corny as shit. That's why that's why I say, man, people create narratives in boxing and people be running with them narratives, man. And y'all people be shout out about that shit, man. Y'all be real disrespectful and shout out about that shit, man. But I don't know. I let y'all call in and tell it, man. You know. Give me a second, y'all. I'm gonna play this music right quick. Give me 1 second.
They hate bout Gucci on the loafers and I'm stamped now. Clap back, whipping that cane, bagging a brick, fucking these hoes, drowning in six, fork in the water, it's time to lock in. Pot on the stove, I'm at it again. Play with my order, I'm down in your man. Clip fully loaded, red dot on your head. BVS what? Watch cost a brick. Louis went gold, you niggas is sick. Back to the trap shit. Black K make 'em backflip. Pussy nigga, you a actress. Up a clip, got the trap lit. Kyle Lowry on the Raptor. 12 o'clock on the pastor. Throw 20 blow past you. You a sucker if you act up. Turn a brick of salt to a crack rock. Pussy get full like a laptop. And your main thought shit mascot. Run through the floor at the trap spot. Suicide doors with a glass top. Talk about money, you a had not. And my lawyer tough like Matlock. Soon up in the corner, hit a K-pop. Pull up in the sucker in the gray drop. Hit a nigga up, then I skate out. Gotta lay low, then you fade out. Hit a nigga hole, take the safe out. 36 O's where you came bout. Send me fully loaded, blow your brains out. Hating on Louis with the hate bout. Gucci on the loafers and I'm stamped now. Clap back, Christian Dior. Dripped in my pores, laced in velour. Tipping these broads, Louis and Gucci, my wrist kinda frauds. They pay me, you sue me, your clip getting tossed. Lauren the Fuji, she tricked till she score. Fuck for a Lucy, protect on her arm. Choke on choker, my neck kinda gone. You hating, I got it, I flex when you frost. Fresh up off the back block. 2 fours in a glass pot. Talk oil on my cash stock. Fuck hoes at the trash spot. Twin turbo bought a fast drive. 30 on the hip, nigga, man down. I'm that nigga that can't stand now. Middle finger to the feds now. Clap back.
Yeah, it shuts my leg. Excuse me. Excuse me. I get something to drink after. Still gotta work. But like I say, back to it, PBC, the last cars is coming up. They about to run it. They're about to run boxing, all pay-per-view shit. Even Pitbull Lamont pay-per-view, and they deserve it. You know, uh, both fighters who, the only two fighters that I can recall. I think it's one more fighter before them that I can recall that I seen, which I did see another fighter, but Pitbull and Lamont took take the distance, but Pitbull did a better job than Lamont. Pitbull had a way, way, way better performance against Tank than Lamont Roach did. And y'all better not call that talking about that knockdown, because Tank, you're allowed to take a knee as a fighter. You know your book. But at the end of the day, you motherfuckers don't read your book, so you don't know your book. You feel me? But I want to get to it too is Lamont took a knee in the 11th round. Watch the fight. He took a knee in the 11th round. Thank you. Round of applause. I'm always correct. It's all facts, baby. But like I say, I'm a fan of the sport. That's why I know about these rules, you know? I'm a fan of the sport. October 11th, if I'm not mistaken, Jerron Boots Ennis, another week or two. U.S. Lima, ranked number 10 in the WBA. He's the IBO champion. I don't know why people calling this a tune-up fight, which people don't know boxing. When you fight your ring fighters, you feel me? But people don't want it. People want you to fight commentary fighters, and it doesn't matter if the commentary fighter have 4 losses. He has a name. Nah, nigga, I'd rather fight a person that's ranked number 10. This nigga got a name, but he's not ranked. He just has a name. So what the fuck am I getting out of this when I'm fighting a rank guy whose name gonna be popping soon? But if you're a true fan of boxing, you should know the top 100 fighters, and you should know the top 20 ranked in every body section, even the top 10 to the contender, the prize from the prospect contender, the mandatory to the champion, your interns, etc. But you motherfuckers don't know nothing about boxing. You feel me? Just like the sport of football, the sport of basketball, baseball, it's a team, right? But in boxing, it's still a team. You got the fighter and the coach. It's still a team. The only thing is, it's just one player that goes in the ring. But it's multiple eyes watching it, playing the game with you. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, your corner is calling the shots too. What you don't see, they see. Your third eye, your third vision. What you don't see, they see. And they telling you how to move. And at the end of the day, and if you listening to your corner, you become the joystick. You the player. Mike Tyson punch out. But you niggas don't know none of that. You don't know being disciplined, following the rules. And that's the key thing. Like if Shakur was more disciplined in the Zapata fight, he could have knocked Zapata out. And technically, me personally, I thought Zapata won that fight. Just watch the fight. That wasn't Shakur. Y'all talking about Shakur put on a wonderful, magnificent performance. He's telling you, yo, I never got hit this much ever in my life. My body still hurt to this day. So that shit hurt you like that. Imagine when Tank punch you. Imagine when Pitbull punch you. Imagine when Ryan punch you. Imagine when Tio punch you. Shit will be different. You feel me? But I thought Williams had paid him on that fight because he had him on the back foot all day. You on the ropes. You know, he had good, clean shots when he was listening to his grandpa, Willie Moses. Shout out to Willie Moses. And the more clean, effective shots when he stood in the center of the ring. And that's all he had to do was just stay in the center of the ring, roll, boom, boom, boom. All day, he would have dropped him in 5 rounds. Because I seen it coming. Because that's how Tevin got it. You feel me? Williams and Payton not good in the center of the ring. He always got to keep you out the center. So let's say this is the box. You know how you playing basketball? The backboard. This is the box. Then you got the big part of the backboard. He like to keep you out of that box. So if he can keep you out of that box, close to the ropes or the corners, but not in the center, it's his fight. But if you can keep it in the center or close to that box, like in the corner of that little box, It's your fight. He can't stand a chance with you. You're gonna always have a better opportunity to drive him because you kept we kept seeing Shakur pushing his head back. That power was there. I pay attention to everything. I love this shit, man. I love the sport of boxing. I watch everybody. I watch every fighter I can come across, every promotion I can come across, names I never heard of. Um, then I look up the rankings when I find they know. Look up when I find their name. I'll look up their box rec, see what they is. Then I go through all of the partners they was fighting to learn their names to see who they are and are they still active. You know, I love this shit, man. I love it. It's research. You know, it's just being a journalist. You feel me? And I ain't planning on being this. You know, I just was tired of people creating narratives like, yo, like, bro, I ain't see that type of fight. Nah, nigga, I ain't gonna do none of that. And a couple, rest in peace, my cousin. He's like, bro, man, you got a music career and shit. I'm like, bro, but I love this shit too. So you know how they saying rappers having podcasts as well. This is my podcast. I'm talking sports. But my shit is like the Jerry Springer of this shit. You feel me? It's gonna be the Jerry Springer of this shit. You know, because I'm just gonna tell people the truth, what the trenches really want to hear. You know, it ain't a friendship. I don't know you fighting ass niggas. I don't know you niggas. I mean, so it's just a conversation. You feel me? But it's gonna be a real conversation. I'm not gonna sit here and ask the same questions everybody else asks you. Where you from? How you grew up? What's your mother? What's your father? You know what I mean? I ain't gonna ask none of them dumbass questions because we heard them already. I'm gonna get to the real and ask you the real what people don't really wanna what people really wanna ask, but they don't ask. You feel me? I'm gonna ask you, motherfucker. Party, party, party. You did. You know, Terrence Bud Crawford, Canelo rematch next year. That's the only thing that can stop Tio and Tank. Excuse me, my mistake, my blooper. That was my blooper. Ooh, let me tighten that up. That was my blooper. Tio and Shakur, the biggest fight in boxing, 2026. Tio and Shakur. The only fight can break that bank is the rematch. And I promise y'all, this rematch, y'all gonna see the real Canelo that was supposed to come in and perform. You want to see the Canelo that was sparring Boots, that was sparring Yo-Yo, that was sparring Blast Valve Saint, and now Canelo going to come in with therapeutic use exemption, and he's going to be the first three-time undisputed Mexican in the same weight class to ever do it. And Bud will get his first loss, and he will get his probably $250 million check. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Good to rest with that. I mean, you did it already, and that shit with a couple M's. You feel me? Quarter of Billy, baby. Cash, you dig me? Get that shit in gold though. Get 100 million gold. You know, it's glad to see Bud safe. You know, Bud was licensed to carry. You know, just some hating ass cops doing some dickhead shit. People talking about it was Bud Crawford. Man, what's my brother's name? Man? Shout out to one of my subscribers in the chats. I forgot the brother's name. Man. I should have wrote it down. Because I was gonna speak about it today, and I am. He corrected me. He said, "Yeah, Bud was speeding. You know, he was driving reckless in the streets of Omaha, and the cops pulled him over. And when he pulled him over, you know, since Bud is licensed to carry, you know, I don't know the rules over there. I don't know if it's an open policy over there, concealed carry. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's constitutional carry over there. So, I'm not too big and familiar with Nebraska laws." Um, and what really transpired in the city of Omaha. But you know, he's licensed to carry. You know, and it's good to see he in great good spirits. Um, overcame adversity during that altercation that night. You know, because it could have really got dark and could have got physical, and it could have really got dark. You know, and glad they was filming it. You know, but it's good to see Bud in great spirits, his children and family all right. You know, they ain't got to deal with that nightmare no more. Um, hopefully you get to see him back in the ring May. Canelo rematch. That's the biggest we want. That's the biggest fight. That's the fight we want to see now. The real fight we want to see the rematch. You know, because you can rewatch the fight again and you can see the draw. You can see the biasness. You can see that Canelo never had a chance because he was going up against top ranked ESPN HBO analysts. You know, these guys been with Bud Crawford, Shakur Stevenson, Keyshawn Davidson, they whole career. You know, we talking Max Kellerman, we talking Andre Ward, Roy Jones. You feel me? Mark Kriegel. We talking Mike Coppinger. You feel me? All of these dudes is Antonio Toro, Roy Jones. All of these dudes is top ranked analysts, HBO analysts. All they missing is Jim Lampley, and that's the whole HBO broadcast. But they got the whole top ranked Timothy Bradley there too. So all they missing is Timothy Bradley and Jim Lampley, and they got the top ranked HBO, ESPN whole staff. But they already got that's all they missing, two people, and they got the whole staff. So you see the biasness. You see the biasness. You know what I mean? And 150 M's, man. 150 M's. That shit hit different. Shit. Give me 100 M's. Nigga, I'm back. All through the city. Pressure, 12 o'clock on the dot. Fuck being at the port trying to get a load off the boat. Got 100 million in my account, nigga. What more could I quote? Shout out my nigga bro crazy, man. I'm gonna let my nigga tell a story one day. It's my nigga. But yeah, man. Probably do like another probably 13 minutes on this joint. You know, I get some rest. Gotta get some rest. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. You know, the link in the chat. You know, you want to come up here, tune in. We can cook for a little bit. Like I say, Fundora, Thurman, 50-50 fight. Thurman get this victory. You know, he'll be a that I know of a two divisional champ. You know, 147, 154. Excuse me, because when he got injured, Fundora stole his title shot with the Tim Zoo situation. Excuse me. And this one right here is well deserved. This one right here is well deserved. This one right here is well deserved. You know, it's pressure, man. It's pressure. You know, I can't pick a fighter. You know, so when that day come, I'm a bet on both fighters. Um, I'm a bet on both fighters. You know, Boots and his fight coming up. If I'm not mistaken, it's the same night. I hope it's not the same night. But if it is, who cares? A great night of boxing. You know, more coverage to cover. Um, Once I get off this house arrest situation, be at these fights, be at these gyms, doing interviews. You know, I ain't gonna give out my sauce, but I'll be coming soon, man. Give me another year, I'll be coming. That's all I got. That's all I got, man. With March make a year. So after that, it should be February into the next February 27th. This shit crazy, dog. Oh my god. You know, October here. So you got November, December, January, February. I got 5 more months. Make a year. I'm trying to go back at least get it off though, so I can work. You know, 'cause they're not letting me work. You feel me? Like I'm a house arrest, but they're not letting me work. You know, but the judge said I can work. They gave me a schedule, but they're not letting me do my schedule. And that's the only thing I get mad about because I can lose my job like that. You know, and I'm gonna inform them. I'm like, I've been getting away with it, you know, but I need y'all help. Like I'm not trying to lose it. They saying something, and I just can't keep giving them the same sad story. So that's why I'm asking y'all now before it goes somewhere else. It goes left, and I end up losing my shit just because y'all saying one thing, but I can't do it. So I'm not trying to get in trouble. You feel me? I'm not trying to get in trouble at all. But I need to keep my jobs, man. This shit helping me pay my bills, pay my rent. You know what I mean? Getting me by. Damn, let me do my job. You know? Because if something happened to my people and I'm supposed to be on call, I'm gonna be fucked both ways. And I'm suing you motherfuckers. I'm suing the PO, I'm suing House, I'm suing all you motherfuckers. You feel me? Because the judge said I can work. And y'all read my shit rights. And the judge said, yeah. So let me go to work. Don't just say, oh, you live. No, nigga, I need to work. 'Cause they can't stop their life because of me. So that's why my schedule is when I clock in. That's the only time I get to be out. A nigga ain't gonna deviate fucking even deviate from everything come here. Gucci, everything come here. Fuck. I'm not going away to get no Gucci. My wife come here. Had sex with my wife here. Think what the fuck. I mean, ain't no disrespect. I ain't trying to put my wife out there, but it's the truth. I come here. I gotta go nowhere. You know, I don't even go to my house. You know what I mean? Y'all see me here all the time. When I go live, when I do my videos, talking my shit on my shorts, I'm here. But too much going on, man. It's too much going on. I wanna cook on the Heelys. I'm gonna finish these last 8 minutes with the Heelys. Um, the Heelys they put a stain on boxing by the stunt they pulled and got away with. We seen a lot of snack fighters get away with it. You know, these snack fighters, they don't get tired. That's number one. Number two, why is y'all getting therapeutic use exemptions? You know, like a Bud Crawford during the Canelo fight. You know, why you getting plugged up the IVs? You know, this is certain things people need to ask themselves. And then you got bitch ass fathers like Brian Norman Sr., you know, that talks a lot of goofy, dumb shit out of his mouth. And we've been watching Boots call out Virgil Ortiz, Stanley Owners during the time, Earl Spence, Bud Crawford, Keith Thurman. We watched Boots call all of them guys out. And then we watched Boots offer Brian Norman Jr. multiple offers for a fight. So he won't have to fight his mandatory and they can unify. And he dodged it. 4 offers. 400, 700, 1.2, 1.7. They denied all 4 offers. Then he ended up fighting Derek Quaymaz. And Boots fight Karen Chuckazine. Right before that, after the Karen Chuckazine fight, this nigga dug Boots again. The bitch ass nigga went with to fight Jinsaki. So Boots told him, since you fighting Jinsaki, sign this contract for 2 million, 2.2 million. He ducked him again. Then when Boots moves up, they want to talk all of this heavy shit. And when you look at Brian Norman Jr., last 3 opponents, all nobodies. I don't want people to say Giovanni Santillan was this guy. Only Alexis Roca on his resume. Everybody else, cab drivers. Everybody else, niggas at the speakeasy getting drunk. A bunch of natter at their uncles and cousins. Like, y'all gotta make this shit make sense to me. Like, real rap, bro. You ain't fighting nobody, bro. You never fought nobody elite. And when you did, the Quentin Randall took you the distance. Shout out to JCN, the Boricua, you know, Figueroa, Pacheco was, was mopping Brian Norman Jr. He was mopping him in 3 rounds of no contest. Look at the no contest Brian Norman Jr. had. Pacheco was whooping his ass, beating the dog shit out of Brian Norman Jr. That nigga chin too chinny. He had that boy stinky leg for real. That nigga was everywhere. You could tell he was from ATL for real. Had a nigga doing the A-Town stomp. Boom, boom. boom, boom. Like, that nigga face was hitting that motherfucking talk. I mean, call him Talk B. But at the end of the day, man, I want y'all to go check that fight out. Look it up on YouTube. You're only gonna see clips. Top Rank don't embarrass, get the fighter. Boom. If the fighters got embarrassed, they won't show it. They just chop up the clips and try to show the best of what their fighter was doing. But you can't hide that. Just Figueroa was whooping Brian on Jr. ass, and that's why I say a Devin Haney chin is 4 rounds stronger than Brian Norman's. But they both chinny, and it's gonna be a chinny fight. It's gonna be a chinny fight. But it's all about Devin being patient, keeping his guard up, and tucking his chin. So all Dev got to do is keep his chin tucked and his hands up. If he stay like this, it's gonna be hard for Brian Norman. Only thing Brian Norman can do is come over with a haymaker or overhand straight down the pipe. You feel me? But if Devin Haney like this, if Devin Haney like this is over. High guard, like bro, you're not getting in there. If that shit tuck. Boom, that shit tuck. You feel me? But if he coming in like this, no, I don't know. I don't know. You feel me? Because Dev like the when he shoot the jab, he like to drop the hand. And look at that shit. Superhero shit. Nigga think he's Superman. Gonna get caught that button right over. Cracking. And that's what I understand about this generation, like these young fighters. I always tell my son that too. Y'all gotta stop dropping your head. You know, a lot of people think they be knowing what footwork is and they don't. You know? Um, these niggas never played basketball before. They never crossed nobody over. So how you know anything about footwork? You feel me? How you know being a technician of the ring when you're not controlling the fight? You're fighting that person fight. So how I'm supposed to know you're a great person, a great fighter? And that's what you gotta watch for fighters. You know, if you can't control the fight and have a person fight your fight, then you're not a technician. You know, and there's no shade, no blame to Bud Crawford, but the shit that how they can try to compare him to Floyd Mayweather, they must be out their rabbit ass mind, man. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like y'all motherfuckers foolish, full of shit. Like you can't compare Bud to Floyd. You know, y'all looking at the accolades, but the resume speaks volume, and his resume don't hold to what his accolades hold. You dig me? Julius Adungo, like, come on, at 140, bro. Like, come on, man. That nigga wasn't no fucking killer at 140, bro. He wasn't no Lamont Peterson. That nigga wasn't no Mikey Garcia. That nigga wasn't even a Sandor Martin. That nigga neither wasn't a Danny Garcia, a Adrian Broner, or Lucas Matias, or even a Manny Pacquiao down there, bro. Like, come the fuck on, man. Stop playing with me, man. I'll cook you niggas, man. Real rap. Then I'll cook you niggas, man. Real rap. I do this. When it comes to boxing and NFL, I do this. Do this. But, you know, we about to get up on out of here. I just want y'all to tune back in, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share it. You know, the link was in the comments. Y'all could have hit the link, could have came up and cooked. Besides that, hopefully it'll be the next time. Like I said before, I gotta get some more people up this joint. Shout out to my guy NY Santos. Shout out to my brother, my broski. I mean H Money Boxing. Shout out to Mill City Boxing. Shout out to YSM. But besides that, everything all good over here, man. It's all facts, no baseball podcast. Shout out my nigga Kendro. You know what I mean? Orthodox TV. You know, Naeem De Jesus. You know, go check out my page, Louis13, man. Go check him out. But besides that, we out of here, man. It's all facts, no opinions. You know, we get straight to the sauce. Everything saucy. Mr. Whip to the oils, Mr. Arm and Hammer. Like I said, I get straight to the sauce. Everything saucy. I never let nothing marinate, baby. Because I hate marination. You know what I mean? Marination when you marinate in like chicken, whatever. That shit good. But I'm talking about in boxing, it's bad. Sometimes that Devin Haney should have happened, then we'll watch Devin Haney pull the same trick he pulled in Mexico to get that O back. You did. Besides that, let me know what you think in the comments and I'm out of here. Oh, yeah. Sports prediction. We can always chop it up, man. We can always bust it up, link up, go live, and cook together, man. I'm always willing to do that. I used to be up here with my guys cooking up with H Money, boxing, my guy NY Santos, my guy Lowe's boxing. I ain't the Jesus Orthodox TV, but yeah, we can come over here and cook, man. I love to cook. You know, we can start tomorrow, man. Give me a time, 9, 10 o'clock. We can come up here and cook. Come up with a bunch of fights tomorrow. We even doing rewatches. Hopefully this weekend, me and my guy doing a rewatch. We can do this rewatch together. You know. But I will always have the link in the chat. The link will always be in the chat. And like I said, we can cook, man. I love the sport. Boxing and football, I love it. Basketball season starting back up too. And this playoff shit red October with baseball. You know. But I'm gonna salute to y'all, man. I'm gonna get up out of here real fast. About to get off work and shit. And come back cook tomorrow. 10 o'clock sharp be here. Hopefully my guy's sports prediction 101 pull up. The ball gonna be in his court. He's gonna be the guest on the show, and we just gonna cook. We gonna follow suit, and whatever my guy gotta put up on the board, man.